All right, folks, this is Robert Moran, and today, March 7th, I'll be walking you through doing your initial contacts and also sending off the Settle Assist referral. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started into that, and this is going to be going over documenting your initial contacts. So try to be as brief as possible. You'll get the gist of it as we move forward throughout. So obviously you have your assignments. Hopefully by this point you've already been onboarded, meaning that a manager has remoted into your computer, dropped the necessary documents on your computer for Liberty Mutual Safeco, and they have also set your preferences and put your activity templates in there too as well. So I'm just going to go into a particular assignment. Okay, this is one that I've received, and this is any particular assignment that you do have for Liberty Mutual Safeco. So first steps first, and I want to show you where your activity templates are. Obviously, you've probably already mapped out your claims, and you're ready to start making your initial contacts. So first and foremost, what you want to do is introduce yourself as a Liberty Mutual or Safeco representative. They want to mirror a staff adjuster as much as possible. So it's important that obviously if they state or if they ask if you're an independent, certainly something that you can offer to them, but we don't offer that information up front. Okay, so with that, we have a sample assignment right here, and want to make sure that everybody is on the same page as far as how to document it. So first and foremost, you can look within the assignment or your individual loss notice that you'll receive, and as far as pulling that potential information up, and go from there. So this is your initial loss notice. This is your coverage and loss tab. This is a wind claim. So what you want to do up front is order your Settle Assist referrals. Okay, so we'll send out tutorials as far as the Settle Assist is concerned, as far as the app, but we only actually utilize the Settle Assist app only if we're replacing 20 or more squares, but we order the Settle Assist referral up front. Okay, and upon ordering the Settle Assist referral up front, that'll get you the EagleView CAD report to do that. So upon receipt of your assignments, we're going to go ahead and move forward with that. First step is ordering the Settle Assist referral, but this is only on wind and hail claims. Okay, so understand what the coverage and loss tab is, and this is on wind and hail claims. So up here in the top left, you have your icons, pictures, save, and then there's a V. The V is for vendor referrals. Okay, you click that V. Click the plus sign for accuracy. All right, and then at that point you want to order your CAD. Inspection type is going to be Settle Assist carriers and IAs. Then at that point you're going to click send. All right, you click send. I'm going to cancel out of this. Okay, so let me do that again. To order your Settle Assist referral and get your EagleView report, click vendor up here at the top. This is step number 1. Okay, plus sign, check mark, order CAD, inspection type is going to be Settle Assist carriers IA, click send right here. You do that on all your wind and hail claims, and you do it up front. That's step number 1. Okay, step number 2. Let's say we've gone ahead and we've made, not necessarily made initial contact, but what we're going to do is go into our report management tab right here. Okay, report management tab. We're going to go into our activity reports. Then we're going to click import. And what you'll see here, I have others, but 1.0 to 6.0 are all for Liberty Mutual and Safeco claims. Okay, so step number 2 is all claims. Get your adjuster information. All right, this adjuster information goes into every single file. Okay, So you can just, you can do it as you document your initial contact, whatever your organizational tactics are. But this goes in, the 1.0 goes into every single claim. Click Save. All right. Then, hypothetically, I've made initial contact with Mr. Sullivan. I want to go ahead and import. I'm going to hit, this is a win claim, so I'm going to hit the 2.0. Click OK. Now you list who you spoke with, phone number you called them on. It's very important that you fill this out, all this information within your activity. You click Establish Appointment, when that appointment date and time is, and then just a brief recap of the conversation with the customer. Please do not make this the recap of the conversation with the customer. Don't make this a template. Anything applicable. They said that they had a tree on the roof, or they saw missing shingles, or whatever the case may be. They have water interior damage too as well, or if they have somebody out there to mitigate their damages, document that information. It's important because whatever you put in your activity gets uploaded into their claims management system, and it helps the desk adjuster determine that we've made initial contact. Okay, so you're going to update this. Okay, 2.0, click Save. All right, now that we've made initial contact, it's very important that you get credit for your work. So what we want to do is go into the Insured Info tab and put today's date, the date that you spoke to the customer. You spoke to the customer yesterday, put yesterday's date. But you want to get credit for your work, and this is where you're going to get credit for that work, is right here. Okay, next thing. Let's say, hypothetically, you left a message for this customer. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Import again, and I'm going to click my 3.0. This is all where you list the information where you attempted contact at, what you requested a voicemail, any potential notes and stuff along those lines. Okay, you document that portion of it, click Save. And it's very important, you do not date stamp as contacted until voice-to-voice is made. Okay, it's very important that you get that stuff squared away. We attempt to contact. You can try it twice a day, at all numbers listed. We can also, we're going to attempt to contact every single day. If we can't reach the customer after 3 days, then we're going to request for a contact letter to be sent. Then at that point, we'll be looking at potentially closing that file within the 4th and 5th if we still can't make contact with the customer. But get with your manager. We do have access into their claims management system. We do have our back office support too as well if you need additional phone numbers or anything along those lines to get all that information in there. So 3.0, if you attempt to contact, do not date stamp as contacted. Okay? So I'm going to delete that out. Now let's say hypothetically you have a water claim. All right? So I've made initial contact with Mr. Sullivan. I've already entered my 1.0 claim in here. I'm going to go ahead and import, and I'm going to use my 2.1. 2.1 wants additional information. Who you spoke with, when the phone number is set up for, when the appointment is set up for too as well. And now we have additional questions to answer for the water portion of it. When was the problem first noticed? Where was the water first noticed? Has the source of the water been discovered? What has done to repair or prevent further damage? Is there a mitigation company involved? Name and contact of contractor, plumber, or anything along those lines. So those questions have to be entered. If it's a water claim, we use the 2.1. Okay, enter that, edit that, click Save. Made initial contact, right? So we're going back and we're date stamping as contacted. Okay, so then of course, once you've done all that, in any particular claim, I'm going to save and exit, and you've got to make sure you hit connect. It's very important that you hit connect within here. Okay, so that's it. That's documenting your initial contact, whether you made a contact or you attempted to contact. Every claim, wind and hail claim, I'll just go back through it. Step number 1, send the referral accurates. Okay, order CAD, inspection type, carriers IAs right there. Okay, click send. Next thing, activity report. Import 1.0 every single claim. Import again, 2.0. Who you spoke with, when the appointment is set up for, brief recap of the conversation with the customer. Click save. Assured info, date stamp it as contacted. All right. Attempt to contact, activity report, use your 3.0. Left a message, document, do not date stamp as contacted in the insured info tab. All right. And then obviously if it's a water claim, we use the 2.1. So very easy, vendor referral, 1.0 every claim, 2.0 if you made initial contact, 2.1 if it's a water claim, 3.0 if you attempt to contact. We only date stamp the claim as contacted if we've made voice-to-voice with the customer. Okay. Can't make contact, update as much as possible on a daily basis. That's something that's going to be monitored initially up front on every single claim. So any questions into this process, we can address it and move forward from there. But thank you so much, and hopefully this is helpful for you as far as documenting your initial contact. Remember, customers want to hear from you. All right, introduce yourself as a Liberty Mutual or a Safeco representative, and make sure that you address any of their concerns. And from a customer service perspective, they like to mirror a staff adjuster as much as possible, and we'll go from there. So thanks everybody. Have a great day.